In another development, a female student at the Ogun State Institute of Technology, Igbesa, formerly Gateway Polytechnic, Igbesa, has been severely beaten by her fellow students over accusations of snatching a boyfriend. In a disturbing video that went viral earlier this week, several female students were seen flogging the victim with thick canes. And in this video that you're seeing, the attackers were openly claiming that their mothers were aware of their actions, and they insisted that they didn't care who the victim involved or reported the case to. This is so flagrant. Now, this victim was left, as you can see, with visible injuries to her back, her body, and her head. Now, despite some students pleading with one of the attackers, identified as a woman called Lolade, to stop the assault, she refused and stated that this beating was intended to indeed teach her a lesson. As you can see, this was very vicious. Now, reacting to the incident, the Ogun State Police Command has confirmed that they have indeed launched an investigation. And in a statement on X, the command revealed that the Igbesa Divisional Police Officer has now taken over this case. This video is very harrowing, as you can see. Look at the bruises on that young lady. Let's take a look at social media. This is a tweet from the Ogun State Police Command's X page. They said, the Ogun State Police Command is on top of the situation and the DPO Igbesa has taken charge of the case. We would like to see a follow-up. We'll take another tweet. Mudaoye says, thanks for your prompt response. When the police NG respond to issues like this, it will surely bring back the lost trust between the people and the force. Some of these girls that lack proper home training need discipline. Keep up the good work and response time always. But we do need a follow-up. Now, team, this is very interesting. While we discuss the dividends and the effects of democracy in the country, while there's bloodshed in places like Benue and other parts of Nigeria, some girls' biggest problem is snatching boyfriend.
Right, first question is that why they went to school? You know, you went to school to have an education, or maybe that is their brand of education. That is very callous. I'm happy that the police is on it. I believe arrests have been made, especially this girl, this dark girl that seems to be, her blood was boiling. She wanted to do more and so on. Maybe she should be put in a cell for a while to cool off before they start doing anything they want to do. And
the story of the girls, it's a shame that a fellow lady is doing this to her lady. Where's the so-called boyfriend that cheated on you with another lady? That's the person you should confront and not the lady in question. So you should go face the guy who did this to you. It's sad that at this stage of your life, it is a man you're fighting for, as against fighting for your rights, fighting for education, better education, fighting for the standards of better living for yourself and improving on the status of your life so that you can help other young girls and your family. This is what you are looking forward to doing with your life. It's sad.
Very shameful, I must say, and I hope the authorities really put her to book. I say once you fight over a man, the man was never yours, or the man is not supposed to be yours. And I'm sure the men on the table, you know, they agree with me. And you should be beating the man. Olamide, I don't understand it. And men on the table too, let me bring this to you. I don't understand it why a man would cheat and the woman would go and beat the girl. Why not beat the man? The man carried himself to the girl. And you cannot snatch a man. A man that wants to be snatched will be snatched. If a man doesn't want to be snatched, nobody can snatch him. So I hate that ideology. Nelson, is it possible?
As a man, why are you snatchable?
No, wait, exactly. Okay, let me ask Nelson, if you have a girlfriend, you told me that somebody can snatch you from your girlfriend. You wanted to be snatched. So I think that we need to reform ourselves when it comes to things like this.
But you know that question where you ask me, if you ask me,
Nelson,
how? Right. However, it's really sad to see teenage girls, because that's what I would sum them to be, snowball into such an act. The police say they are on top of this. There is absolutely nothing here to investigate. Oga Police, this is what you should do. Line those girls who flogged that girl, flog them very well. When you're done flogging them, then we can now investigate what led to the flogging. Because you can't do that to somebody and expect to be English to be banded. No, we don't speak English on this matter. We flog you too, you receive the flogging. Then we can start having other kinds of conversation. I mean, because some of these things, sometimes we treat matters with kid gloves. And that's what empowers other people to continue doing the same thing. If they are flogged publicly, another person will not do it. Some other time we'll see acid being poured. No, we pour you acid back.
Exactly.
If we do like that, you won't do it now.
This one is the law of an eye for an eye.
Exactly.
And you see the
Nee.
girl, she just sat there quiet. It's so sad. It's really, really sad.
Honestly, Tim, I can't help but think about the fact that that man, the boyfriend,
And the
is going
man-
to like, I'm
guess
so
what?
sorry
Olamide,
they
he
beat
might
you
be
up,
somewhere
baby. I'm
cheating
sorry this
again.
happened to you.
He may be somewhere cheating again.
But do
isn't he?
you know one thing that we're also not talking about is those boys there that were filming. Are you not supposed to,
I
if
agree.
the lady was your sister,
I
would you
agree.
sit there and be looking
And
at
allow
what's
somebody,
happening?
yeah, I agree. I agree.
I hope that
It's
their
a-
focus changes from men to more important and pertinent issues.
Yeah.
I'm going to snatch myself back to the rest of the